In this video, I'm going to show you how I make a DIY spa treatment at home in my own kitchen. This is going to be a coffee and sugar scrub, and you will not believe how wonderful your skin feels after using this coffee scrub. But I'm also going to tell you it's kind of a mess. So I strongly recommend having this be something you use on your hands at the kitchen sink. It's fabulous in the winter, or if you want to use it just on your face when you wash, maybe a couple of times a week I would use this, but you don't want to take this in the shower and use it all over because it is a mess. I'm going to use my solid at room temperature coconut oil as the emulsifier or the binder in this treatment, and we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to melt the coconut oil when I add it to the coffee and sugar mixture, because it is so much easier to combine when it's melted, and it will re-solidify as it cools. So let's go ahead and put this together. The coconut oil is melting on the stove, and what I'm going to do now is to grind up my dry ingredients a little bit more. And this is actually the real coffee that I have been having in the morning. I'm just going to get like a cup. It's like a French roast. You know, if you can do organic products are always the best. But you know, I wouldn't totally flip out if you don't have organic. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the top on my little food processor, and I'm going to chop this. So it kind of looks like sand. It's fine, which is a much nicer scrub. You don't want to be using something that's so harsh you feel like you're going to scrub the skin off of your body. That's not really the best thing when you're exfoliating. You want to be gentle, and with this, the sugar will dissolve, and you'll get the benefit of the sugar acids, and the coffee oils will release, and you'll get a nice gentle coffee scrub. So what I'm going to do now is put the top back on, and you can see how it's got these little bitty holes. So that's where I'm going to pour the coconut oil in, which is now melted. That melts so easy. You just do it on a medium low, and it melts right down. And so what I'm going to do is just run the buttons, and like you hit one way, it goes like that way, you hit this way, it goes that way. So I mean, I don't know if it really chops and grinds, I'm not sure about that, but I know that it does reverse the direction, and it's a good way to get everything mixed in. Okay, so let's put the coconut oil into the scrub. check it. Oh, super nice. Now, I want you to see this. Okay. These coffee scrubs, okay, they're kind of a mess. Let's not kid ourselves. It's a mess. So you're not going to want to leave that on your skin too long because it could discolor a little bit. But oh my goodness, it is a very nice scrub. So let's get it out of the the food processor and into the jar, and we'll take a look at it. I'm going to put my my finished product into this mason jar. I just picked this up at Michael's. They've got like a jar section, and you can put any of your DIY spa products right into these jars. And I will say, this would make a super nice gift. So if you want to make something for your best friend, this is a nice one, especially if that person loves coffee. But be warned, it is really a mess. Let's see, we'll take it out here. Here it is in the jar, and you can see like the coconut oil is still liquefied. It just hasn't had time to come back to its solid state. This is so incredibly soft, but you will see it does discolor a little bit. So this is not something that you're going to put on and leave on. You're also going to want to be super careful around your clothing because, you know, it's coffee. If you get it on your white blouse, guess what? You're going to have a coffee stain to deal with. So this is super hard to do with one hand. Let me just clean that off. Here it is, all finished in its little jar. This is something, like, I would say you could make this up, you could take it to work, and it's not going to go bad because it's just coconut oil and sugar and coffee. And you can keep this in your desk. And when you go to the restroom, you could take this with you and use it on your hands, like as a pick-me-up. And your hands will feel great. You're not going to dry out this winter using this, because if you put this on and then put on a little lotion, oh my goodness, your hands will be amazing. And keep in mind that if you use caffeinated coffee, you will absorb the caffeine from the coffee through your skin. So, like, I wouldn't put this on my face at night. Just saying. I personally wouldn't. But if coffee doesn't bother you at night, you might be fine. So anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.